Today, Wednesday, August 19th, we continued our reading of The Book Thief for our 40-book challenge, and we read pages 12 to 15, and we got to see the very last time that Death sees the book thief in the flesh. Some of the strategies we've been working on are tuning into interesting words to build our vocabulary. That strategy is when you are reading, you look for new, interesting, or unusual words. It could be words that you can't read or have never heard before, or you don't know what they mean. It's a great way to build up your vocabulary, and you definitely need to record those words somewhere and then find out what they mean to help build your vocabulary. Today, Death sees the book thief for the third time in the flesh, and there was a bombing this time. The sky is the color of red. We know that the bombing occurred in a small town in Germany, and Death is there to get all the victims of the bombing. He wants to comfort the book thief, but he's unable to. Her book that is most precious to her ends up getting left and thrown in the trash, and he goes and recovers it out of the garbage, out of the trash truck, and he keeps it. He's kept it all these years, and he reads it quite often to restore his faith in humanity, and he is going to tell us the story of the book thief if we want to listen. So Death sees the book thief in these three colors. The first time he saw her, it was white with the snow when her brother died. The second time is when the pilot crashed the plane in the small town in Germany, and she just happened to be there, and the sky was black then. And then the third time is when the bomb was dropped over her town, and she survived. And so he was there to claim the souls of the non-survivors, but she had survived. And then the narrator, Death, talks about the three colors that he saw the book thief were black, red, and white, and those happen to be the three colors of the Nazi flag. Again, we had some very interesting vocabulary that came up today. May or may not have been brought up in your class, but some of them are mangled, compelled, speculated, resonate, septic, clarity, formulate, array, vast, legion, immense, decay, hindsight, and levelly. Those are all words that you can look up on your own, and we'll be adding to your notebook. I did not give you links for them today, so you'll have to look those up on your own, and we'll be adding them to our vocabulary notebook. And then I gave you an example of what your vocabulary notebook would look like. Again, any entry, you'd have your date. If it's the first page, your name. You would have your word that you're looking up. The part of speech goes afterwards, and then use it in a sentence. You would use it, the definition would go here. Use it in a sentence, and then an illustration to understand what the word means. So, part of speech, is it a noun, verb, adjective, adverb, so on. The definition, use it in a sentence correctly to help you remember what the word means, and then draw a picture for any of those words.